War is a brutal, unforgiving arena where only the toughest survive. Yet, amidst all the chaos and destruction, there are a few soldiers who stand out as legends. One such soldier was Sir Adrian De Wiart, the unkillable soldier. He fought in some of the bloodiest battles across 4 different wars and still ended up dying at the age of 83 years old from old age. Welcome to the first episode of Heroes of History. In this series, I'll examine some of the life stories of some of the greatest heroes, warriors, and men throughout history. And it is important for us to know about what the warriors of the past had to sacrifice and struggle through so that we can enjoy and live this freedom today. As the old saying goes, those who forget their history are condemned to repeat it. Through watching this series, you gain a large amount of gratitude for the men who fought so that you could be free throughout World War I, World War II, and all the wars before it. Sir Adrian De Wiart was the son of a Belgian aristocrat and an Irish mother. De Wiart first fought for his country in the Boer War in South Africa. Despite being shot in the stomach and losing his left eye, De Wiart refused to be evacuated and continued fighting. This is just scraping the surface of his incredible resilience and unbreakable spirit, and the first sign of him being unkillable. Over the next few decades, Adrian fought in World War I, the Russian Civil War, and World War II. He was wounded multiple times. He lost his left hand and suffered a shattered ankle, but he always returned to the battlefield. De Wiart was known for his bravery and leadership skills. He was awarded the Victoria Cross, which is one of the highest military decorations in the British Empire, for his actions during the Battle of the Somme in World War I, one of the most bloodiest and brutal battles ever to have happened. Now, during World War II, De Wiart served in North Africa, where he was captured by the enemy twice, and he was able to escape from an Italian prisoner of war camp by spending 7 months digging a tunnel to freedom, and then finally escaping and evading the enemy for 8 whole days by disguising himself as an Italian citizen. And if that doesn't sound amazing enough, you have to keep in mind that he was a one-handed, one-eyed, 61-year-old soldier who had bruises and scars over his entire body and didn't even speak Italian. Because of all the horrific scenes and situations that Sir Adrian De Wiart was put in to defend his country and to fight with his brothers beside him, he suffered from PTSD and depression due to what he was forced to do, what he was forced to go through, and what he saw on the battlefield. However, he wrote in his autobiography, "Frankly, I enjoyed the war." By the end of his military service, he had been shot 7 times. In the face, the head, the stomach, the ankle, the leg, the hip, and the ear. He suffered 2 plane crashes, escaped a prisoner of war camp through a tunnel that he himself dug, tore his own fingers off when a doctor refused to amputate them, and he is frankly the only human to have ever existed to have actual plot armor. He literally could not be killed regardless of the amount of situations that he was put in. A normal person would have died dozens of times if they were actually placed in Adrian's position. Now, there are many lessons that we can learn from his life. First is his resilience and determination to keep fighting. No matter what the odds are, teaches the value of perseverance and never giving up. And also the fact that whenever he was injured, he would always go back to the war. He would always return to the battlefield. And even when the war was over, as soon as another one began, he was back at it again. His bravery and leadership skills also remind us of the importance of courage and selflessness, especially in times of crisis. There is probably countless times where he sacrificed himself, where he put his own body on the line so that he could help save his brother-in-arms' lives. Sir Adrian De Wiart was a true hero, and his legacy lives on as a testament to the indomitable human spirit in times of war. I hope you enjoyed that video and learned a lot about the unkillable soldier. Now, you can put a lot of the life lessons from that into your own life. Whatever goal you have, if you can just, every time you get hit in the face, even if it's not with a bullet or falling out of a plane or anything as crazy as what he did, it basically, every time you encounter an obstacle, even if it knocks you down, if you get right back up and continue going for it, continue just ruthlessly trying to achieve that goal, it will happen. As you can see there, he was shot all over the body, yet he still was able to live until finally God said, okay, enough is enough. You gotta die now. Now, I first learned about Sir Adrian through this amazing sabaton song, The Unkillable Soldier, which I highly recommend you watch to get the heavy metal perspective on his life in the battlefield. It is truly a fantastic song.